Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Mystical Prime, or you can just call me Taryn, and today I have a very interesting topic to talk about, and that is the future. And you're probably wondering, well, what do you mean, Taryn? Why are you saying, quote unquote, the future? What does that mean? Well, you're probably thinking, does that mean my future, your future, the future of the world, the countries, the future world war that could possibly come out of Syria? No. I'm going to be talking about just the future, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. And first of all, let's talk about me for a second. My future is blurry. It's very, very blurry right now. I'm 16 years old. I need to decide on my future, what my job is going to be, what university I'm going to be going to in Canada or the United States if I want to go over the border, go learn down there. But for the most part, it's very blurry. I took 3 science classes. I took English, math, apps. And I took gym and something else. I don't remember. Keyboard. And it seems like my future is going to be down the line. It's going to be something related with becoming a doctor, a dentist, something related to science. That's what it seems like it's going to be going right now. But it's still very blurry to me. And what's your future? I'm sure yours is just going to be just as blurry as mine because we don't know what we want to be when we're older. I'm only 16. I need to decide soon. I'm going to be graduating high school in 2 years. I'm in grade 11. I just started, and it's a big decision to make. What is your career going to be like for the rest of your life? And I'm not saying that the career that you pick out of high school is dead set. Like, that's your career. You can only do that for the rest of life. No. But what I'm saying is, the first career you do end up picking, you're going to be putting a ton of money for university and all that stuff. You need to make sure you make the right decision. And I, for one, am not good at making decisions. I can tell you that right now. I always change my mind about things. You can ask my friends. And my whole opinion on the whole idea of getting a job and stuff is that personally I don't want to be bossed around. I want to be my own boss. And that's kind of why I'm interested in becoming a dentist or some kind of doctor. I don't want to be bossed around by someone else. I know the jobs that I will first get I'm going to be, but normally bosses are just really annoying people that think that they're the OG kids in the block. You got to listen to them all the time. And it's just, they're annoying people, to be honest. I've never heard a good story about someone's boss unless, they were in some kind of romantic relationship, to be quite honest. But that's one kind of future that I can talk about. The next kind of future is the future of us as humans, the Earth. Where will we be 20, 30, 40 years down the line? And this is something that I always think about. And I find it quite interesting. I hope you guys also find this interesting because, who is going to be our Steve Jobs of our generation? Because Steve Jobs was doing amazing back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. He was booking it with technology, and then he was at the peak of his prime in the 21st century, which is our generation. But who will be our Steve Jobs? Who will be the guy when we're 30, 40 years old, who's going to change the world? Isn't that interesting? Who is going to be the guy that is going to change the world? Who? Is it your dad, my dad? Can it be me? Could it be you? It's something that's so interesting. It's what else can you do to this world that will change it? The iPhone changed the world. It changed the way we use phones because what made Steve Jobs so great was the fact that he made you want something that you once thought you didn't need. Back then, 2004, people thought touchscreens are the most gimmicky thing you could ever come to light. Touchscreens were stupid. It was good to just have a regular keypad on your phone. But here comes Steve Jobs. He makes the iPhone, and he makes you want something that you previously thought you didn't want to have. Who is going to be that next Einstein to change the way we think about physics, the way the Earth moves, the different kind of things? I know this is kind of weird, and but part of the reason why I'm so interested in this is because I love science. This is why I took 3 sciences. So this whole idea of the future, who's going to change what and stuff like that, it's all interesting to me, to be honest. Hopefully it is to you. But yeah, And what about the future of us as humanity? With Syria, people are thinking World War III might happen. In my opinion, I don't think it's gonna happen, but people are thinking that, and it's just things down in Syria aren't too great. Personally, I don't know too much about the topic, but from what I know, it's not going good. A lot of the countries like Russia, China, Iran, they're on Syria's side. Where if America, apparently this is just what I heard, but if America attacks Syria, then there might be a whole lot of conflicts with a lot of countries if they end up going through with the attack. But yeah, this is my commentary on quote unquote the future. I would be kind of understand where I was coming from and just how interesting the future can possibly be for us down the line. I'm excited. But I don't know. Are you excited? Leave a comment below. Are you excited for your future? I'm excited to see what holds for me in my life 50, 60, 70 years down the line. But yeah, guys, subscribe to the player. He is so good at this game, and I am Mystical Prime, or you can just call me Taryn. Link in the description below for my channel. I upload every single day. I never miss a beat. I promise to my subscribers that I upload every day, and I do. So you can go ahead if you want to subscribe to me. I upload every day. You can go ahead and do that. But anyway, I'm going to go. I hope to see you guys next time, I guess. Goodbye.